Hi and welcome to this week's Woohoo Wednesday. I am Rachael Thompson Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards, which will be the cards that I use to do your Oracle message. Now, your message, if you have intuitively chosen card number 3, is the card called Steps. Now, the message at the bottom says, every step in your life has led you towards this very moment. Break through illusions that are preventing your growth. In this card, there is this beautiful eye that sits inside of this gorgeous mandala. Each one of these petals that you see within the card are representations of different experiences that your soul has chosen as part of your expressions and soul contract that you signed up for before you were incarnated. Now, that human aspect within your own self is holding on to things that you don't need to anymore. Your soul is revealing every resource that you require right now to move through these limitations. And if you've chosen this card, I bet you any money your soul is, every time you're holding yourself back or not saying yes to your dreams and your desires and yourself, I bet you it's going, really? So you want to hold yourself back again? Really? You're ready for the next level of growth, but you're holding your own self back. Sometimes we need to be able to hear the expression of get out of your own way. The moment, it's always important to remember that as your mind is drawing you back to experience in your life, you were given that opportunity to look at it from a new perspective. You've been looking at it from the perspective of how it's been holding you back. Now it's time that each time your mind takes you back to an experience in your life, it's now time to review it of what did I learn that empowered me to shift and change and morph into the person that I am. What that means is sometimes you can have, I'm just going to throw something completely random out there. Say you had a time in your life where you felt real scarcity, low income, bills were a real struggle, so forth like that. And that in that moment, and through that experience, let's say it was happening for a few months, which takes a lot of trust, it's very stressful, but in that time you may have made a pact to yourself that you would never allow yourself to be in that financial position ever again. And from that moment on, it taught you to become a very studious saver, so that therefore when you look back at that experience, you can either just see the pain and the suffering that you had through that time, or you can go back to that time and go, look what I learned from that. Now that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. And because of that experience, that catapulted me to be where I am. That's the type of perspective your soul is encouraging you to review your past from. What did you learn? What was activated within you that has continued to channel through you because of that experience, and that because of that has helped grow and shape you into that person that you can then draw into now as you start working with your new moon intentions, which will be tonight. So it's really important that, like again, using that same example, it takes a great deal of confidence to shift a pattern that you had from the past. But because of that, you can now use that confidence again and that determination to start channeling that same energy towards your intentions that you're setting for the new moon. So this is where one previous experience we can actually draw from a completely healthy and beautiful experience to see the lessons and the growth that allowed you, and you can continue that growth through channeling that energy to continue achieving that same result because of your determination and courage, which originated from something that was actually quite traumatic. So this is why it's so important that, as you see in this card, it's the eye. It's about time to have a look at your past experiences from a new perspective, and through that you'll be able to have like these really insightful moments that's like, man, like I didn't even think about looking at it from that perspective. Wow, I didn't think about like at that time in my life, like what it actually really activated in me. Wow. And because of that, then it ignites something within yourself to remind you that you're resilient, you're determined, you have got some amazing attributes and qualities that you can draw on now as you move towards your dreams and your desires. So never forget how powerful you are. And I think that's also another message coming through this card for you. So much love to you. Take care. Have an amazing new moon. And I'll see you again next week. And don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know how that resonates with you. See ya.